Hello once again, all you wonderful people. Hopefully I didn't keep you waiting too long this time, because I know for sure you kept me busy. We've got quite a sizable letter to go through today, so let's waste no time and get right to it, shall we? Oh boy. Let's see, starting off we have Burrito Girl 13. Nice to see you back again. Hope you had a happy holidays. Well, thank you very much, Burrito Girl 13. I had a wonderful holiday season, and I hope the same for you. I hope Santa Claus brought you everything you wanted this year. Next, Brenda says, nice to see your face. Now if we could just see your eyes. Just kidding. Are you married or have children? Well, as far as my eyes go, the way I see it, sometimes you learn a little bit too much about a person looking into their eyes. With me hair over my eyes like this, that way nobody really knows what I'm thinking. Keeps everything nice and mysterious. Just the way I like it. As far as being married or having children, Brenda, no and no. Tried a couple of times, didn't work out so well, so I stayed single. But the cure for my loneliness is reaching out to you all and having you react to everything so far. And I tell you what, it's been wonderful having you all here, and I look forward to doing this every time. So hopefully we can keep this going for a long while. Thank you, Brenda, for your question. Robert says, glad to see and hear from you again, Undertaker. Can't wait to see you in the USA. Like to hear what you have to say about us. See you soon, Bob. Well, Bob, I can't wait to make a trip to the United States someday and tell you what I think of you all. I've heard that Americans are quite interesting folk, and hopefully I can run into some someday. Thank you very much for that, Bob. Queen of Obscure Pairing says, nice, posted on my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Your Majesty, or belated birthday as the case may be. I hope you had a wonderful day. Sharessa says, I don't even know what I'd do with myself if I only had one day off every 100 years. But I myself do like to sit and just watch the world happen around me. There's something about knowing every single life around you has a unique experience, including plants and animals. That makes you feel, well, I'm not sure how to describe the feeling. Perhaps when you come to America, we can people watch together and try to put a name to it. And speaking of America, what delicacy that is unique to the United States do you really want to try? Also, in the amount of millennia that cannot be counted, what have you learned to stay away from, and what have you learned to embrace? It's always interesting to read what you have to say to me. And yes, I would very much love to go people watching with you, Sharessa. Should I come to the United States, I'll have to look you up and we'll have to make a date of it sometime. What do you say? Sounds like a plan to me. As far as going to America and trying delicacies, well, from what I understand, America's definition of a biscuit is a little different from what we over here across the pond have to say about it. They're not at all the same. America's is apparently a little more savoury. They like to have gravy with theirs, biscuits and gravy. I can't ever say I would ever imagine having biscuits and gravy. The concept just seems a little foreign to me. So I would really like to see what the American version of a biscuit is and how it differs from the British version. Because I believe that the Americans call our biscuits cookies. But it would be very interesting to try that for sure. And as far as what I've learned to stay away from and what I've learned to embrace, that is quite a poser. In all my years, I've probably learned to stay away from travelling salesmen. They're always selling something. And as far as what I would embrace, this is probably an easy one, but laughter. I do love to laugh. It always makes me feel good. So if I can spread the laughter, or at least have somebody make me laugh, it's always a good time. So definitely embrace the laughter. Thank you very much, Sharessa, for your inquiry and for your explanation. It's always good to hear from you. Let's see, coming up next we have M.I. Ray Cosplay says, hello, Undertaker. Hello. I would like to ask if you could reveal the joke Sebastian Michaelis told you in the exchange for information regarding the Jack the Ripper case. Also, what brand of dog biscuits would you recommend? Well, as far as the joke goes, I'm afraid that would be telling. You see, the good butler swore me to secrecy, so I can't say anything about it, and plus I don't know if I'd want to, because anybody who knows it would probably try and use it against me in the future. So we're just going to go ahead and keep that a secret between he and myself. Plus, he always knows how to make me laugh, so even if I did tell you the joke, he'd probably have another one ready to go next time anyway. He's crafty like that. As far as the dog biscuits that I would recommend, my recommendation is not to buy a brand at a store. Make them yourself. You'll know what ingredients go into them, plus it'll make you feel better when you've completed something and you get to see your final product. To give you an example, these particular biscuits that I have with me are not made by myself, but by the young Earl of Phantomhive himself. You see, he was making good on a wager that we had. I answered some questions for him, and he made me some biscuits. So, thank you very much, MRA Cosplay, for your questions, and thank you very much, young lord, for the biscuits. They're quite delicious. Finally, we have Cute Otaku 808. They have a joke for me. Why did Undertaker go to the doctor? I don't know. Why did I go to the doctor? Because he was coughing. Well, I suppose you're right there. I am around coffins all the time, so I suppose I would be. And if I was, I should go to a doctor, probably. Very good. Very, very clever on that one, Cute Otaku. I did like that. I'm sorry, please don't hate me, they say. No, I don't hate you at all. That was a very good joke. I like that. Also, where are your nails? Interesting. Are you talking about the nails on me coffins? Because they're actually inside the coffins themselves. If you're talking about my fingernails, they're... Oh, goodness gracious me! My nails! What happened to them? How long have they been gone? Oh, bugger. It took me so long to grow them out straight, too. Oh well, note to self, start wearing gloves next time you experiment on something. You never know what's going to happen. Well, on that alarming note, that comes to the end of the letter. So thank you to all who sent me questions, comments, and jokes. I always love hearing from you, and I cannot wait to do this again next time. So until then, remember, laughter is always the best medicine. Ta-ta!